The island that defied an empire. The story of Haiti's revolution. How the poorest enslaved people defeated the richest colonial empire. In the late 1700s, there was a small island in the Caribbean, a place France called its Pearl of the Antilles. To the world, it was a jewel, but for the people living on it, it was a nightmare. Haiti, then called Saint-Domingue, was the wealthiest colony in the entire world. More sugar, more coffee, more profit than any other colony Europe controlled. But this wealth came from one thing: slavery so brutal that the average enslaved person survived only 7 years. People were whipped until bones showed, burned, worked until death. And when they died, the slave ships brought more. The French didn't expect rebellion. They didn't expect unity. They didn't expect the impossible. But history rarely asks for permission. In 1791, something strange began happening on the island. A gathering, a ritual, a meeting in the forest called Bois Caïman, where the enslaved swore an oath: "We will fight until we are free." From that moment, the plantations exploded in revolt. Flames lit the sky. Sugar fields burned. And for the first time, the enslaved weren't running. They were fighting toward something. Not escape, but victory. In the chaos, a man rose. A man nobody expected, not a noble, not a general, not a wealthy leader, but a formerly enslaved, self-educated coachman named Toussaint Louverture. He'd read Caesar. He'd studied strategy. He understood medicine, politics, languages, and war. He became the brain of the revolution. The French, the Spanish, the British, they all underestimated him. And they paid for it. Toussaint outmaneuvered European armies trained by the best generals of the age. His soldiers were barefoot, hungry, and fighting disease, but they fought like people with nothing left to lose. Revolution shook France as well. The government in Paris abolished slavery across its colonies. But later, Napoleon Bonaparte rose to power, and Napoleon had other plans. He sent 30,000 soldiers, the largest overseas army France ever deployed, to retake the island, restore slavery, and crush the revolution. At first, the French gained ground. They captured Toussaint through deceit, inviting him to negotiate, then kidnapping him. They shipped him to a cold prison in France, where he died of pneumonia. "In overthrowing me, you have cut down only the trunk of the tree of liberty. But the roots remain. They will grow again." He was right. Leadership passed to Jean-Jacques Dessalines, a fierce, relentless commander who turned the revolution into a final war of independence. He defeated Napoleon's army, not only in battle, but through the island's greatest ally, mosquitoes carrying yellow fever, which killed European soldiers by the thousands. By 1804, France retreated in humiliation, and Saint-Domingue became Haiti, the first free black republic in the world, the only successful nationwide slave revolt in history, and a symbol of liberation that terrified slave-owning nations everywhere. Haiti paid a painful price. France forced it to pay the modern equivalent of billions of dollars in reparations for the freedom of people France once enslaved. It took Haiti more than a century to finish paying. But even with that injustice, the story of Haiti remains one of the most extraordinary victories in all of human history. A people who were never meant to rise rose higher than anyone expected. Freedom is not given, it is demanded. It is defended. It is earned through unity, courage, and sacrifice. Haiti proved that even the smallest, poorest, most oppressed people can defeat an empire.